Anita's Worlds podcast, episode 6, and the episode of the Knitathon Spring 25. I am Bettina, and I am the head behind Anita's World. It's quite a long time since the last time I made a podcast, so I'm very sorry, but life happens as usual at my house. Today I'm wearing the potterwear that is Bergman V-neck, and it's a very nice sweater. This is knitted up in the mink yarn and with a mohair, but I will tell you more about that later under my finished knitting. I will excuse my English. It's still not very good, but as the last time, I think you will survive. So that's it. I will get into it, and I will start with my finished objects. The first I have finished, I don't know why it's all that way. Oh, this one. It is Kumulus from PetiteKnit. I think you know it very well. It's an old pattern from PetiteKnit. This is knitted up in Lamana Premia in the color 08. And I love the color very, very much. I don't remember, but it's knitted in 2 or 3 strands of the Premia. So, but I have now finished it. I think the last time I think I needed to knit the last sleeve or something like that. But now I'm very happy for it, and I usually use it over my shirts. So it's very, very nice. Yes, then I have another finished object. That is my Waffle loop scarf from Otherloops. I think all of the knitting I'm talking about on the podcast, I will link below so you can find all the patterns. But this is Waffle loop scarf from Otherloops here. I actually don't know. Oh, I think I turn it around like this. I actually don't know why she called it a scarf. I would call it a shawl because it's very, very big, as you can see here. It's a very large scarf, so I would call it a shawl, but maybe it's because it's short this way. But it's a very easy pattern and very mindless, and I love it very much. I love it so big. I like to have a hug in my shawls like this. This is knitted up in my 100% cashmere sport in the colorway Beach House. So I think you can use this for every garment you have. So it's an A garn, so it's very easy for you to wear if you are sensitive or having allergy from, for example, lanolin. So you can also, I have knitted this in 4 skeins of the cashmere sport, 4 skeins, yes. And then you can knit it up in my yak sport. Then you only need 3 skeins of the yak sport. Yak sport is also an A garn, so it's also no problem with the allergy. Then I have my Sibba cardigan from Knitwear by Maki. I don't know if you remember that. I think maybe not the last time, but the time before that, I have showed you this one in white. The white one I have knitted in size medium and a little bit short, so it's fitting tight on me. I think a little more elegant, if you want to say that. And this time I needed to knit this again. It's timeless knitting, it's mindless knitting. So it's very easy to remember. And it don't look like it's a mindless knitting. It looks like it's a very hard pattern to remember, but I promise you it's TV knitting. This time I wanted it bigger. I want a cozy cardigan that I can have on me in the evening when I have to relax and over a t-shirt or something like that. So this time I have knitted it in size medium, a little bit longer, as you can see. I love, love, love those sleeves. I love them so much. They are freaking gorgeous. It's very, very cozy when you knit it a little bit larger than the actual size. I really, really love it. It's so perfect. This is knitted up in mink and mohair in the colorway My Way. It's a grayish. It's a grayish color, but it has actually a little bit of warmth in it, so it's not a cold color. I think it's very nice. So this pattern you can find on my website, but at the moment it's only in Danish. Then I have this one. This one I will put in a picture because it's actually a little bit hard to show how it looks because it's so long. It's called Tove Rib Skirt and it's from Otherloops. It's the first time I have knitted a skirt. I have never knitted a dress or a skirt, but this is the first time and I'm so happy with the result. You can see I have knitted it very long, so it goes down to my feet almost. I will say it goes to my ankles. So, and you can see there is what do I call it? Something elastic up here. It's very easy to knit. You knit it from the back side because to get these look of the ribbing, then you need to knit it from the other side. So you primary will knit stitches and not so, and then you turn it around and you can see this one. So it's very nice. I love the color. This is knitted up in mink yarn in the colorway Caramel, and then an undyed fluffy cashmere. You can actually use mohair, but I think it will get on me very hairy on my legs, so I don't like that. So I have used the fluffy cashmere, so you can see there is no actually halo, but it's so soft. It's so soft. I like this look of the two colors that play together, but if you want a more one color look, then you of course make it of the of two skeins that have the same color. It's very easy, and actually it didn't take me long. You take out 1 by 1 rib into 2 by 2 rib into 1 by 1 rib and 1 by 2 rib, and then 1 by 3 rib down here. I think you can see here where I have changed over to the other one. I am so happy and so pleased with it, but I don't know if it is English. You have to go and look at her website, but the pattern says 20 stitches per 10 centimeter, but I actually only get 22 because I thought it would be too loose if I get up to 20 stitches. So mine is 22, and then I need a size larger than I actually should. But I think she's not size inclusive in this pattern. I don't know her other patterns, but this pattern is absolutely not size inclusive because I think I am about size medium, and I actually knitted up size 2XL. Very well. I need to knit size XL if I get the right gauge. So actually XL, but still I'm not an XL. And I think the pattern is only going up to 3XL. So if you can see that I knitted the 2XL, then it's very small. I don't know which person could actually fit into the size small. But okay, when that is said, it's a very easy pattern. So I think if you are in the larger size and you want to knit this, you can actually do it. Just but knit up some more stitches in the start. So no problem about that. In my size, I have used 3 skeins of the mink yarn and 4 to 5 skeins of the fluffy cashmere. But it depends all on the size and the length, how long you want it. And yeah, so that depends on actually a lot of things. The last finished object I have, it's this one. This sweater is the Bergman V-neck from Knitwear by Maki. Oh, I can see it here. I think it fits very well. You have the neck here. It's the folded neckline here, and a long ribbon here, and quite not a long, I think 5 centimeters rib at the bottom. You can knit it in two things. You can knit it like this. This is the mink yarn, or you can use any fingering yarn together with a mohair. This is one option. The other option is to knit it in a DK weight yarn, as I have here. I have knitted it up in my merino camel DK. So you can knit this up like this, or you can knit it up in a merino camel DK, the gray yak DK, and my yak sport. And then you will get the right gauge. So this one is in undyed merino camel DK. I love the color. And in this one, it's also a bit cheaper because this is undyed and only one thread. This one, I have used the mink yarn in the colorway Coffee Stains. And that's why all the spots, of course. And then an undyed mohair. As you can see, I have not changed between skeins here. So I got a lot of pooling. But pooling is a matter of choice if you want it or you not. Sometimes I think it's okay, otherwise I will just change between 2 skeins on each row. This time I have not changed, and this actually gave me some pooling, but I got to love it. You can see here, this is quite even, and then you get here, down here, there's not so much, and here you can see a lot of pooling when the color comes all in one. If I have change on every row, I will get a more even look like up here and not like this. You can also see on my sleeve here where I have changed to another skein. I don't think you can see it here, not so much, but you can see it here, and I think it's funny. It's homemade garment, and it's hand dyed yarn, and I think it's okay. Then we can see it, so I'm okay with it. I think this is still only in Danish, so I think there is no use for you. It would not make sense if I show you this one and the prices, because again it's in Danish, so it don't make sense for you, I think. This was the last thing that I have finished since the last time we talked in, I think it was in October. So, but I have started on quite some projects now. First, I will show you this one. Normally, I don't knit socks or I don't know what you call this actually. The one you use in the kitchen. Okay, I show you. I don't know what it's called. This one's, you know. Yeah, then you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what it's called in English. But anyway, I have a little bit of a book here with some patterns in it. It's in Danish. But it's because my daughter has a wish, because she is moving, I think about 2 hours from me, or from us, in the summer to study in Aarhus. And she would love some of these in beige colors. So I have found a pattern in the book and start knitting. I think it's called Broken Rib. Oh, here. And I got these colors for her. So I hope she would like it. It's in pure cotton from Karen Klarbæk. I don't know if you can get it around the world. I really don't know, because I never knit in cotton. There is not a particular reason why I have knitted it up in this cotton. I was looking in the shop, and this was the color I liked, so that's why it was this one I took. Then I am knitting a pattern I think maybe is in English also. It is the office tee from Knitflitter. I have actually knitted one time before. This is the pattern. It's a very nice t-shirt that sits well, and there is a saddle shoulder. I don't know if you can see it up here. I'm sorry for I have leather pants on a leather sheet or chair, so it sounds very funny. I am knitting size C. This is 100 centimeter in circumference, and you can knit it in any fingering yarn, but I would recommend for the summer that you knit in something like 100% silk, or something of my yarns that is 50% silk in it, like yak silk, camel silk, cashmere silk, something like that. I am knitting in cashmere silk, and I have only knitted the top, because when I got to the round here, I have stopped, because this is Tuesday now, and I want to get this down to Malene this weekend, so I can knit on it to Knitathon. So I have stopped now, and now it's ready to take down to her. I have knitted it in the color My Way in cashmere silk. It's the same color like this one. It's a little bit more shiny because there is 50% silk in it. So this is what I have knitted, and just got to get the sleeve up here and knitted, I think, about a year. I think 2 times in the round or something like that. So it's just down now. I love the saddle shoulder this is going on, and that's why I needed to knit this up first, because I think there is a very good explanation how to do this. But I still have to, look at it all the time, so I'm sure to get all the stitches right and where to place it. Yeah. So, but otherwise, it's an easy pattern, and I think, as I said, I have knitted it before, and it fits very, very well. So that's why I wanted to knit it again. Let's take the next side. Yes, then I have the Hepburn sweater. It's also a Danish design, but it is this one by Knitwear by Maki. And if you want to knit it, and you are English speaking or other language for that matter, I think maybe you could knit it even if it is Danish. If you are used to knit a sweater, because it's a plain sweater, but with this pattern on it. And the pattern is you know, on a charge, so you can just knit after the charge and then just knit down, and you can see how many stitches. It's quite obvious when you see the pattern how many stitches depending on the size you want to knit. So I think it's no problem if you want to knit it. This one here is knitted in my merino silk, undyed, and then my yak, dark yak, at the color here. So I think it's so gorgeous, so gorgeous. You can maybe see a little bit of the brown under here, and it's of course because you have knitted in white, then it's obvious to, it's more easy to see the color going behind. I think it's very, very pretty. I really love it. This one, the color here is a brownish color, and I actually have two of it, so you can see the different. This is the colors. This one is mochaccino, and this one it's chocolate cake. It's more like a teddy bear dark one, this one, and this is more glowy. This is the one that is knitted up in the pattern here. So, but you can knit it in every fingering yarn you want to knit it in. And of course now it's summer, almost summer, and then you can knit some summer colors. I am knitting it also in merino silk, because if you're not, what do you call it? If you're not an experienced knitter into color work, then it's better for you to use merino silk than yak silk or camel silk, because merino silk, because of the merino, it will fluff up and fill more, so it's easier to get a dense, even looking sweater than if you knit it in the other yarns. So this one is so far I have knitted now. I'm also knitting in merino silk in the colorway My Way, and the dark color here is denim, the colorway denim, also in merino silk. I am not an experienced knitter in the color work, so I think it's more uneven up here, but I hope when I wash it and block it that it will get better and, yeah, more likable. So I think it will help. I think also you can see the color behind here, even I'm knitting it in a darker yarn than the undyed before. But it's okay for me, because it's actually, yeah, it's actually years since the last time I knitted color work. So I'm pleased with it, and even though it's homemade, hand knitted, so that's the way it's going to be. So, but I'm looking forward to wash it and block it and see how it will look. So now I just knit the last here, and then I will knit the sleeves. I'm actually considering if I want to knit short sleeves or if I want the long sleeves. But I think when I'm finished here and I'm going to the sleeves, I will try it on and look what I want. Yes. For this one, you need 3 skeins of the main color and 1 skein for the color in the pattern up here. And you can knit it in every, what do you call it, in every fingering yarn you want. You need 3 skeins up to size XL, that is 116 in circumference. And the 2 last sizes, then you need 4 skeins of that one. Yes, yes. Then I have a sweater here that I have knitted a long time on. Actually, I have been knitting on it for over a year. And I didn't know if I finished it, but I want to finish it because it's very, very beautiful. And now I'm almost done. It's of course the sweater number 20 from My Favorite Things Knitwear, and I think you have seen it a lot of times before with me. and then I got stuck in it in the summer, so I left it, and now I'm started again. And this time I will not stop before it's finished. It's knitted up in my 100% cashmere in the colorway undyed. So, ta-da! Here it is, finished with one sleeve, and I'm going to knit the other sleeve here. It takes some time because it's all of the cable knitting, but I'm so proud of it. I have never knitted so big a sweater with all over cable knitting. I absolutely love the neck here. I really, really love it. So I'm looking forward to be finished with it and then block it, because I want it a bit bigger, so it is more like oversized. And then you also can, of course, it have to be blocked because you need to see the cables better like this. So a little bit bigger here, and then you can see the sleeve is quite thin here, but I need to block this also so the cables get out, and then my arm actually can be in the sleeves. So I'm a little bit nervous if the sleeves gets too long or too short, because I don't know how the cables will react when it gets washed and blocked. I like my sweaters to go a little bit out on the hand. And in the pattern she says that you need to knit it about 3 centimeters shorter than you actually want it. So I have knitted it to here like this one, and then I hope that when it get blocked, that it get a little bit longer, but I think it will do that. Otherwise I can just pull a little bit in it. So I'm so fucking proud of this one. I really am. So, and it's soft as a baby's butt, because of the 100% cashmere. Yes. Then I have this one. I have not started it yet, but I have made a test on it to check the gauge, and now it fits. It's the big cozy Cardi from Drea Renee knits. Here you can see it. I have been looking for this in quite some years. You can find it on Ravelry. But I did not know which yarn and colors and so on. And now the other day I was going to look at it again, and then I saw that a lot of people have now knitted it, so I can see the different colors and the yarn they use in it. So now I got an idea what I want to knit it in and which colors. So actually I wanted exactly in these colors, even though that a lot of people have knitted it in so many colors. My other option was actually to knit it in white here, or maybe a sandy color, and then brown in the thin here. This is baby Suri alpaca she used for the neckline here all the way around, and it's so big, so it actually looks like she's wearing a shawl, and that's what I like. You can get it a little bit shorter if you want, or you can get it long and big like hers. I'm hoping to get the big one like she has. It's knitted a bit funny. I don't think I share too much if I use, you see this one. So I think it will be a fun knit. To get the gauge, I have wanted to knit it in the Yak Sport. That runs 330 meters on 100 gram. And then instead of the Suri baby alpaca, I wanted to knit in fluffy cashmere because I will get it around my neck. And that is, I'm not good with the mohair around the neck, and I think it would get too fluffy. So my fluffy cashmere, you can also use my fluffy, but my fluffy cashmere I have chose for this, and I am knitting in these colors. So you can see it's actually quite the same color. Yeah. So This is the main color for the cardigan, and it's my way color, and this is the color Deep Within the Forest. So yeah, I will not start on this before the weekend. So when I'm sitting and knitting now with you, then I'm hopefully have started on it. Yes. Then I need to show you what my tester, not the testers, but the people that knit up for my store has knitted for me. The first one I have knitted is also in English. It's cardigan number 45 from VesterbyCrea. So this one you can find it in English. I don't know if it also is in German. I think on my website I have it in Danish and English, but you can see it when you go in there. But if I'm not having it in German, I think she has multiple options for choice of language on her website maybe, but you can find it otherwise on my website. So is it this gorgeous cardigan, beautiful, beautiful cardigan. You can see here. Yes, this one is knitted up in my yak, my undyed yak DK, and yeah, that's actually due like it's getting quite heavy, I think. So if I want to knit it again, or want someone to knit to me again, this one, I will knit it in the yak sport, because it will take the same gauge, but it will be quite lighter to wear. It's quite dense, this one. Oh, it's my son that's coming home from school. So if you can hear a motor, that is him getting behind here in the garage. So you can knit this one in gray yak DK or my yak sport. You can also knit it in my merino camel DK. So there is some option. Depending on which yarn you choose, you need 5, 6, or 7 skeins of this to knit it. So, and of course the price is also depending on which yarn you want to knit it in. So you can find it on my website. Then you know Miss Knits and 50 Fabulous Pia, that is holding this fabulous knitathon. She has come out now this weekend with cat number 7. This is my choice of color for cat number 7. This one is knitted up in undyed yak, and up here, you can see the color here. This is undyed white yak, and this is the gray undyed yak, and then you have the dark yak here, but in the color denim. It's a dark blue color. I don't know if you can see it. For me, the color here, when I show you, it's quite dark, but I don't know, sometimes it will change when I see it later. So I don't know, something had get into it, but just need to be put out again. Yes, so it's very, very nice. It's very drapey. It's very summer. So I think, yeah, I think it's a good summer knit. And then again, if you use yarn that is very drapey, like camel silk, merino, no, not merino silk, camel silk and yak silk, cashmere silk, or my 100% silk, then you will get a very nice summer t-shirt. So I can only recommend this. I don't know, I have forgot to ask her if it's also in English, but otherwise it is in Danish this weekend, and you can buy it on her website. Yes. I'm going down on the chair. I'm so sorry. So, yes. Then I have the last one that is knitted up for me. This is Be Your Wipe sweater by Knit Your Wipe. This is it. I think it's so beautiful, and I love the neck up here. It's so beautiful when you get it on. It's very feminine, I think, up here, and elegant. And then up here, you can see that the pattern here goes out down the sleeve here and down into, yeah, you cannot call it ribbon because it's actually also the pattern going around here. It's so beautiful. This one is knitted up in one thread. Both threads is undyed. This is knitted up in one thread of my fluffy and one thread of my fluffy cashmere. The one is gray and the other one is white, so that's why it has, yeah, I think so nice a look to it. This one you can also find on my website, and I think, I'm not sure, but I also think this is in English. I should have found out, but you can see it on my website and see if it is in English in there. And there is also standing how much of the yarn you need for this one. Then I will show you another one. It's only in Danish at the moment, but I think sometime it will come in English, but she has to have some time for it. This is a pattern that she came out with last summer. It's called a knitter's tee. So it is a plain tee like this, but it has this detail at the ribbon here. I don't know if you can see it. Here, this one. It's so beautiful and a nice detail, I think. So it's a plain t-shirt. This one is knitted up in my mink yarn, and you need 2 skeins of the mink yarn. If you knit it in a fingering yarn, then you need 3 skeins of the fingering yarn. But the change is that I asked her if she could design the same sweater, but maybe with some stripes on it, of her choice, how she wants to do it. And she just came out with it, and I wanted to show you the one I have that Regge has knitted up for me, but I don't actually have it with me now, so I have to show you another time, but I will get a picture in here so you can see it in the striped version. When you buy the pattern, you get both this pattern and the striped, the opportunity for a striped version in the pattern. But I will shout out when I know it is coming in English. But at the moment, as I said, it's only in Danish. Yes. So this was almost the last thing. Now we get to the last thing here. Yes. I have bought some needles. And this is commercial because I get some discount on these needles. It's from Knitpro, and I love to knit on my Lykke wooden needles. But when I'm not doing that and I need the metal, then I use Chiago. But this is way cheaper than Chiago, and it's actually having the same details, I think, because one of the things I love with Chiago is that they are very pointy up here. And this one, I actually also think they are very pointy and sharp up here. So I love it. This one is the short versions, but you can also buy it in the long versions. And then you get a little pouch with cables and, you know, different stuff in here. The cables is actually blue. That's so nice. So, but all this you can find on her website, knitwearbyMaki.dk, and she shipped worldwide, so no problem with that one. Then I wanted to show you some books. But yes, I wanted to do a commercial, but at the moment it's only in Danish. But maybe you can look at some charts or, yeah, again to see it. But maybe sometime it will come in English. But It just came out this week, and it's Mette Hvitved. This came out with a big book about how to use only one skein wonders in some patterns. But Mette Hvitved, if you go on Instagram under Mette Hvitved, then she no, she's not using. She shows a lot of the patterns, I think all of them, and how to change skeins or the opportunities to do it, and how they are knitted up and all of this. So it's really lovely, but I won't go over it because a lot of other Instagrammers and YouTubers have shown it, and again, it's in Danish, so it don't make a lot of sense for you. Then I have bought this one from Klumpe. This is in Norwegian, and I think they're used to come also in Danish and in English, but not at the moment. It's only in Norwegian. I have bought it because of one particular pattern in here. I have bought it because I want to get the pattern of this one. It's a fingering weight yarn together with a mohair, and I love the pattern. It is knitted from the from the bottom and up, so it's a bit different, but it's okay for me. I think I know now how much I knit of these before that I have to go to the sleeves, so it fits my size. But when it comes in English, then you can see there is a lot of beautiful patterns in here, and it's for babies and for childs and for men and for women. So there is really some beautiful patterns in here. I can see. I want to show you some of them so you can see it. Oh, she's so cute. The little one. She don't look so happy, but that's how to get photos of a young child. Yes, a beautiful cardigan here also. So yeah, I think there is a lot of beautiful patterns in here. As I said, I bought it because I wanted that particular pattern, but I have not knitted it yet. This one I also think is very beautiful. Very beautiful. So there's, as I said, a lot of patterns in here. Yeah. Oh, look at these ones. It's so nice. But yeah, this is the book, Klumpe. New favorites to the whole family, and maybe it will come in English someday. The last book I want to show you is Line 24, and you know I have been a little bit unhappy with the previous magazines from Line, because I don't think there was something in it that I wanted to knit, and again the pictures. But for the first time in a long time, I actually like this, and I will recommend it because there's a lot of patterns where it fits my yarn, the fingering yarn, and there's a lot of patterns where I really like the look of it. So I really want to recommend this time. This is a cardigan that I would love to knit. It's so beautiful, and it looks very light. I can see there will come some more pictures here. And you can style it up or style it down, depending on what you want. I also love the color, so that helps a little bit. I love green. I want to show you a couple of more patterns in here, because there is this one. I need to knit this one. I think it's a very, very beautiful option of a vest. There's a little bit different than we are used to. I have to knit this, and I think I also have to knit it in white. It's so beautiful. There is also sock patterns in it, like they're always are in the liner. Then there's a t-shirt with a detail here in the ribbon on the sleeve. And yeah, I think I just want to recommend this. This is another one I'm totally in love with. This one. I think it's so beautiful, and there is another picture that's easier to see here. Yeah, like this. I really love it. I think they have done a very good job this time. I actually don't like this one, but I like that it is different, and they have think different about the pattern and make something that we not always see. But maybe if it was, if I saw it in another color, I would probably like it. It's the orange. I'm not good with orange. But I think general line 24 is a magazine this time. There is coming with new kind of patterns that we have not seen before. And yeah, I'm a bit tired of the fingering and mohair combination, and I think this magazine comes out with a lot of other options for this. It's all the spring edition, so actually they maybe have to come with some other than mohair. But I can recommend this time, so if you need to buy a new liner magazine out of the last 5 ones, I would recommend this one. Yes, then I'm getting to the last thing here, and it's a Knitathon bag. As last time we had Knitathon in the fall, Knitwear by Maki came out with her Knitathon bag, and it was a huge success. So of course you want to do it again this time, but this time I have choose to work with her and actually made a yarn color that matches the bags. So the bags you need to buy at Knitwear by Maki, and the yarn you need to buy at my web shop. I will show it in a bit here. I cannot remember the prices for the bags, so you need to go to a website, find it, and choose what size. There's 3 sizes, and if you buy all 3 of them, there is a big discount for you. She's shipped worldwide, so no matter where in the world you're sitting, you can buy from her. And remember, this is also from her if you want to get this with your shipping also. My yarn, I have put a bit a different place this time, because I think it should be easy for you to find the exactly Knitathon yarn. So up in the main bar in the outer on the front page, then up here you can see there is standing cat spring 25, and when you click on this you will see a lot of pictures of the same yarn, actually the same pictures of all of them, but with different choices for which oh my god, which yarn you want to knit it in or order it in. So the picture is taken of the merino silk. All of the pictures is in merino silk, but you can get the yarn in every yarn of the white ones, because I cannot knit it in the dark yak or in the camel silk, because it's too dark to take up the color. You cannot see it. So you can get this in all the white colors I have. You just click on it. You can choose multiple yarns if you want to, and you can take all the skeins you want. It's a pre-order, and it will get dyed up in the following week. So this is the spring Knitathon bag. I think there is so much spring to it. For my in my head, this is a spring bag. The colors, I absolutely love it. They will not get go long before the trees and everything is blooming, and that is the green colors, and then you have all the rose colors. Actually the cherry blossom colors, and almost think, oh, okay, it's a little bit too dark, but it's beautiful. And this is the big one where there's pockets inside here, and there can no problem be a very big sweater in it. Then it's the medium bag here. There's no pockets in, but it's still very big, and you can still have a sweater in it, but not so much room. This is good if you need to go on a tour and you need your sweater, and with it you need some needles and stitch markers or something like that, and you can take it in here. And then there is the mini here, the little one, also without pockets, but it's so easy to take with you if you want to actually, as I said, knit on these clutch, or what you could, not clutch, I don't know what it's called, in the kitchen, or you need a hat or a mittens or something like that. And as I said, if you get all three of them, there is a big discount you get. Then there is the Knitathon Yarn, and this is the one. I have dyed it up and chosen the colors from the fabric I got from her. So I think it gets quite the same color here, green and rose. And there is, if I can see it here, it's a little bit difficult to see, but there is some rose speckles in it. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to see, but there is. You can go see it on the website. It's a bit different to see. It would be very beautiful if you knit it up together with a mohair fluffy, a mohair or a fluffy in maybe one color, either a rose color or maybe the green color over it. It will get very, very beautiful. So the price is depending on which yarn base you want to get on it. So hop in on my website and see it. For the bags and the yarn, it's only available in the 24 hours of Knitathon. You cannot get it after or something like that. It's only in the 24 hours of Knitathon. So you need to get it now if you want it. And it's unique. I will not dye up the color again, so it's absolutely unique. So hurry up and get the one you want to get. Yes. Then I think I got it in 1 hour, both in Danish and in English. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So now I want to enjoy the Knitathon with you, and I'm looking forward. If you want to write to me, you can do it down here, and I will write with you. I'm sitting on my telephone while you're seeing this, so I can chat with you if you have some questions, and that can Marlene from Knitwear by Maki. She can also answer questions under this episode. So happy Knitathon, and I see you next time.